Well, but political bigwigs today will be making their presence felt in the national capital. The Prime Minister will be holding a massive rally at the Leela Maidan. The Congress will also be putting its might in the election campaign, with party's General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi holding two roadshows. Arvind Kejriwal is going to be leading the campaign for the Aam Aadmi Party, and just ahead of the Prime Minister's rally, he once again raised the question of the Prime Minister's promise on Delhi's statehood.
पूरा जुलूस लेकर आप चल रहे हैं, मार्केट में जाकर अपील कर रहे हैं। लगता है ये अपील कामयाब हो पाएगी? और क्या आपको लगता है कि फॉर्मूला रहेगा इस चुनाव में?
दिल्ली की जनता आम आदमी पार्टी के साथ है। आज 5 बजे शाम को प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की रामलीला मैदान में रैली है। मैं दिल्ली के व्यापारियों की तरफ से दिल्ली के व्यापारी जानना चाहते हैं मोदी जी से कि उन्होंने दिल्ली की दुकानें सीलिंग क्यों कराई, उन्होंने दिल्ली की फैक्ट्रियां सीलिंग क्यों कराई, उन्होंने लाखों लोगों को बेरोजगार क्यों किया, उन्होंने संसद के अंदर ऑर्डिनेंस पास करके सीलिंग को क्यों नहीं रोका। पूरे दिल्ली के व्यापारी बार बार केंद्र सरकार के पास गए, बीजेपी की गुहार लगाई कि ऑर्डिनेंस पास कर दीजिए, दिल्ली में सीलिंग रोक दीजिए। लोगों को शक है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी की सेटिंग हो गई है मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज के साथ, और दिल्ली के सारे बाजार बंद करके वो यहाँ पे मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज को रिटेल में एफडीआई को लाना चाहते हैं। दूसरी चीज, प्रधानमंत्री जी के पाकिस्तान के साथ क्या रिश्ते हैं, प्रधानमंत्री जी ये साफ करें। इमरान खान बार बार कह रहा है कि मोदी को दोबारा प्रधानमंत्री बनाओ। इमरान खान का क्या इंटरेस्ट है? और जब मैंने ये प्रश्न उठाया कि पाकिस्तान के साथ मोदी जी के क्या रिश्ते हैं, तो मोदी जी ने मेरे ऊपर हमला करा दिया। ये बात सही नहीं है।
इस बीच मेरा एक सवाल है सर, एक सवाल है। आज जो पूर्ण राज्य का मुद्दा है, आपको लगता है उस पर बात करेंगे नरेंद्र मोदी? क्योंकि पिछली बार रामलीला मैदान में ही उन्होंने
पॉइंट पिछली बार नरेंद्र मोदी जी आए थे रामलीला मैदान में, वो कह के गए थे 7 MP मेरे दे दो, मैं पूर्ण राज्य बना दूंगा। मोदी जी से दिल्ली की जनता जानना चाहती है कि मोदी जी ने धोखा क्यों दिया दिल्ली की जनता को, उन्होंने अपना वादा पूरा क्यों नहीं किया।
मुकाबला है दिल्ली में
ना, केवल बीजेपी के साथ है, कांग्रेस की जमानत जब्त हो रही है।
But ahead of his rally in Delhi's Leela Maidan, in a sharp retort, the Prime Minister fired a khichdi attack at the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress.
कांग्रेस हो या फिर उसके महामिलावटी साथी, सभी ने हाथ खड़े कर दिए हैं। दिल्ली में खिचड़ी वाली मजबूर सरकार बनाने के उनके सारे मंसूबे ध्वस्त हो गए हैं।
And India today, in fact, has been getting in all the big voices that matter in this crucial fight in the national capital. Let's listen in to a few experts of News Director Rahul Kanwal's conversation with some big political players of Delhi.
You're out in the heat, campaigning in an area which has been an AAP stronghold in the assembly elections. How is this Lok Sabha election looking to you?
This Lok Sabha election, we have seen some tremendous response on the ground. And I think the people of Delhi, there's a twofold reason for it. Number one, the common man of Delhi and the common man of India is disillusioned with the BJP, with the Modi government. They voted for it on plank of development, and none of that has come. Second, as far as Delhi is concerned, the trust that exists for Aam Aadmi Party, because the work that they have done, that has really transformed the life of the ordinary citizen. That is what has changed.
Why do you wish to be in the Lok Sabha? You've done some work. We were in a model government school before this. There is a big change that can be seen undisputedly. What is it that you hope to do if the electors over here give you a chance to go to the Lok Sabha?
The reason I want to be in the Lok Sabha is because I've seen in the past 4 years what a difference it can make if the right people are elected into the right decision-making positions. We were able to touch the lives of more than 16 lakh children because the people of Delhi voted Aam Aadmi Party into power. Today in the Lok Sabha, this voice of education is needed. The new education policy of this country is being debated in the parliament at the moment, when many of the parliamentarians don't even understand the E of education and what this country needs.
आपका मुकाबला इस चुनाव में शीला दीक्षित से है। वो बेहद लोकप्रिय 15 साल चीफ मिनिस्टर रही हैं। आपको लगता है कि शीला दीक्षित के आने से आपकी जिंदगी थोड़ी मुश्किल हो जाती है?
बहुत आसान। शीला दीक्षित जी के कारण ही ये दुर्दशा है। उसको अरविंद केजरीवाल ने आगे बढ़ाया। इस दुर्दशा को दूर करने के लिए ये मुख्यमंत्री का काम है।
दिल्ली के लोगों से दिल का तार नहीं जोड़ पाई है बीजेपी बहुत साल से।
अब जोड़ लिया। 23 मई को रिजल्ट बताएगा। और
तो मोदी जी के चक्कर में जीत जाते हो सर आप जीत के दिखाओ दिल्ली में।
2020 में भी इस बार हम आपको दिखाएंगे।
आपको लग रहा है माहौल बन रहा है?
100%।
You once said that you'd had enough once you were fighting your assembly election the last time. I remember speaking to you and you said that this is my last battle. I'm not going to do this again. I've had my share of time in politics. I've had enough. And now you're back in the battlefield.
Well, I'm back in battle because the party asked me to be. And I must confess to you that when the party asks you to do something, you just don't say no.
There's been a lot of back and forth around whether the Congress would tie up with the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi or not. Did you end up wasting precious time instead of campaigning this whole hoga, nahi hoga, ho raha hai tie up, nahi ho raha hai?
Yes, we did. It was a little waste of time because it took more time than we thought it would. But I can tell you one thing, that I was always not for it, because what they were offering us was 3 or 4 seats in there. And you know, looking at the size of our party and looking at their size and their presence all over India, they were asking for almost the same amount of seats that we were, except perhaps one extra. And I wasn't in favor of that.
But a lot of people in the liberal anti-Modi space would say this is a missed opportunity. Had Congress and AAP fought together as a united opposition in Delhi, each of your candidates would have had a real shot. Now the battle is down to a couple of seats, and because the opposition is disunited, a lot of the anti-Modi vote is splitting.
No, but that is because most people do not know the background. You see, we are a Congress, remember please, we are the Congress party and we've been here for years and years. We lost last time, the time before this, but it doesn't matter, we also won 2 consecutive elections, practically losing one but winning the rest of them. So this happens in electoral politics.
Let me go straight across now to Aishwarya. Aishwarya, campaigning is in full mode and it's really gaining momentum for the last 2 phases. Aam Aadmi Party's poll pitch has been the demand for full statehood. Arvind Kejriwal using this opportunity to lash out at the Prime Minister. But tell us, what can we expect today? Big wigs descending on the national capital and reaching out to the voter ahead of this crucial polling on Sunday.
Well, all the star campaigners are here in the national capital for the Congress as well as the BJP. We also saw how the AAP went ahead and got people like Gul Panag and Sora Bhaskar to come out and to ask the voters to vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, what we'll see today is close to 20,000 people. That's the expectation that we are made to understand at the moment. Those many people will be there in Leela Maidan when the Prime Minister will address a rally. The rally will start in the evening today. Priyanka Gandhi, on the other hand, will be addressing 2 road shows. She'll be covering area of roughly 8 kilometers in both these road shows. What we are made to understand is that there will be huge turnout in both these rallies as well. So definitely, you know, people will come out to listen to what their leaders have to say, the kind of promises that they have to make. Now, the national capital is a place where it's a 3-cornered fight between AAP, Congress and the BJP. Also the place where we saw a tug of war between AAP and Congress. Whether they'll do an alliance, whether they'll not do an alliance is something which kept people, which both the parties kept on saying will happen, will not happen. Finally, it did not happen. So yes, people will definitely come out and listen to what they have to say and also the promises that these 3 parties have to make.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Aishwarya. The Prime Minister today once again fired another attack at the Gandhi family, but this time it was an attack indirectly at Robert Vadra. The Prime Minister, without naming Robert Vadra, said that those who believe that they are untouchable are now running around in circles for bail because of one chowkidar. The Prime Minister also promised the rally that he was addressing in Haryana's Fatehabad that he is going to be putting all these corrupt leaders behind bars within the next 5 years. Well, the Congress dismissed the charges against Vadra as political vendetta. The BJP is clearly making corruption a poll plank once again, very similar to what we had seen in the 2014 campaign of the BJP, wherein the Prime Minister went after Vadra time and again in his rallies, referring to him as the Majshri.
जमानत के लिए चक्कर काट रहे हैं, ईडी के दफ्तर के जूते घस रहे हैं जी। वो मानते थे हम तो शहंशाह है, हमको कोई हाथ नहीं लगा सकता, और अब पीड़ा हो रही है एक चौकीदार। एक चाय वाला अब परेशान है। भाइयों बहनों, जेल के दरवाजे तक तो ले गया हूं, इस बार आशीर्वाद दीजिए, आने वाले 5 साल के अंदर अंदर कर दूंगा जी।
Okay, so that was the remark that he had made in an indirect reference to Robert Vadra, wherein the Prime Minister, while he was addressing that rally in Haryana, said that if voted to power, he will send all of these corrupt leaders into jail. Paulami Saha, my colleague, joins us. And Paulami, this election has been witness to politicians indulging in personal attacks, political jabs turning vicious as each of the parties, are racing to the finish line.
Absolutely. We've seen it all as far as the discourse in this election is concerned. We've seen the kind of, it started with veiled attacks and it's gone on to become extremely personal as well. The attacks which are being made by both sides during this election campaign is probably one of the most bitterly fought elections that we've witnessed in recent times. Now, Prime Minister Modi there, of course, in a reference to Robert Vadra, without naming him, saying in Fatehabad that there are individuals who are doing the rounds of the enforcement directorate and then going to the court seeking bail. So if this Chowkidar, in reference to himself, is voted back to power, he says that he will, of course, ensure that these people are found in jail in the next 5 years. So clearly, he is attacking the Congress family. He is attacking the dynasty of the Congress. And like I said, it is extremely personal. The Congress, of course, as a party, would hit back at the Prime Minister and his comments. But otherwise, the president of the party has been trying to put forward this narrative that he's going to engage only in love and not in hate.
All right, Paulami, thank you so much for joining us. Meanwhile, campaigning has also intensified in Bhopal as veteran leader Digvijay Singh is all set to score off with BJP Sadhvi Pragya Singh Thakur. While the Congress candidate and the former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh is relying on the support of the seers, BJP Chief Amit Shah will today campaign for the Sadhvi in Bhopal today. A day after performing a massive yagna, Digvijay Singh has also held a roadshow with all of these sadhus, including the very famous computer Baba, who has got all these seers and have been campaigning for Digvijay Singh. Over 7,000 seers are part of Digvijay Singh's mega saffron show in Bhopal.
क्या लगता है उन्हें, क्योंकि ये एक नया अनुभव है। साध्वी जी, अभी तक आप रथ पे थी, अब बाइक पर।
हाँ, मैं अपने लोगों की आवश्यकता के अनुरूप काम करती हूँ।
आपको लगता है ये ज्यादा मुफीद है अब ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुँचने के लिए बाइक?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, हमारे लोगों का आह्वान है, हमारे लोगों की चाहत है। मैं जा रही हूँ उनके पास, पहुँच रही हूँ।
लेकिन आपको तकलीफ है, आप ज्यादा चल नहीं सकते फिर ऐसे बाइक में?
हमारा कुछ भी हो, दिल के मर भी जाएं, लेकिन हम अधर्म को जीतने नहीं देंगे। धर्म की सदैव जय होगी और हम धर्म में हैं।
अब क्या हम ये माने कि पूरा प्रचार आपका इसी बाइक पर होगा?
आप कुछ भी मान सकते हैं, मेरी तो आवश्यकता जो है मैं करती हूँ।
But the contest in Bhopal took a very interesting turn with the entry of this computer-savvy computer Baba, who is lending support to Digvijay Singh, making the battle to be a Sadhu versus Sadhvi affair. A day after performing the Yagna, Congress candidate and the former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Digvijay Singh, held a roadshow with all of these seers who have come to support computer Baba and Digvijay Singh. In fact, computer Baba has been campaigning for Digvijay Singh, and he is the same seer who was accorded Minister of State status by the former BJP-led government, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, in Madhya Pradesh. He was even appointed on a panel to clean the Narmada. However, Computer Baba was denied a BJP ticket and then decided to switch his loyalty to the Congress party, and now he is extending his support to Digvijay Singh. As you can see there in those visuals, he's leading from the front and has even gathered over 7,000 seers to participate in this yagna to seek votes in Digvijay's name.
Here you see behind me, Computer Baba walking along the streets of Bhopal with Congress candidate Digvijay Singh. Computer Baba doing this roadshow along with 7,000 sadhus who have come from 13 akhadas from across the country. Computer Baba appealing to the people of the city that Digvijay Singh is the real Hindu because he has done Narmada Parikrama, and also he is the one who has delegates stood up for the religion. Pragya Thakur, on the other hand, the BJP candidate, he's alleging is a terror accused and hence not a real Hindu. With Vijay Irshad Khan in Bhopal, Hemant Sharma for India Today.
जनता से अपील, बीजेपी बेवकूफ न बनाए लोगों को।
जो बीजेपी के प्रत्याशी हैं उनके ऊपर कुछ आरोप हैं, आप इसका
आरोप है प्रज्ञा भारती के ऊपर, वो जेल से छूटी हैं, अभी जमानत पे हैं और ऐसे को कैंडिडेट बनाना ठीक नहीं है।
अच्छा, जो प्रज्ञा भारती है वो दिग्विजय सिंह के ऊपर खूब आरोप लगाती है।
वो लगाती है क्योंकि वो जो है उनका जो है वो यही आरोप रहता है, बीजेपी का काम यही है।
Congress President Rahul Gandhi today tendered an unconditional apology in the Supreme Court for linking his Chaukidar Chor Hai attack on the Prime Minister to the Supreme Court. After two affidavits where Rahul Gandhi had twice expressed regret for his Chor remark, the Congress President is facing contempt charges. But today he issued a full-fledged apology. He was in fact sued by BJP MP Meenakshi Lekhi, who had filed a criminal contempt case against Rahul Gandhi. And the apology now comes in the middle of a polling process and also comes as a big embarrassment for the Congress party as well.
आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्लियर कर दिया है कि चौकीदार जी ने चोरी करवाई। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक्सेप्ट किया है कि राफेल मामले में कोई ना कोई करप्शन, कोई ना कोई भ्रष्टाचार हुआ है। और जैसे मैं पहले से कह रहा हूं, अगर राफेल मामले पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगा तो दो नाम है, भाइयों और बहनों, दो नाम है, नरेंद्र मोदी जी और अनिल अंबानी जी।
Let's listen into how the BJP reacted to the news of Rahul Gandhi's apology to the Supreme Court. Let's hear what Prakash Javadekar had to say.
भले सुप्रीम कोर्ट में आज माफी मांगने पड़ी, कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट का साथ भी झूठ किया, झूठ सुप्रीम कोर्ट के नाम पे बोला। झूठ बोलना कांग्रेस की आदत है। ममता भी दे रही है, मायावती भी दे रही है, प्रियंका भी दे रही है, राहुल रोज दे रहा है, क्योंकि कांग्रेस मतलब झूठ, कांग्रेस मतलब लूट।
Anisha joins us now for more on this. And Anisha, as we have been talking about this earlier, the apology now is being used by the BJP to head out of the Congress president. But speaking of this apology that today he tendered in the Supreme Court, why wasn't the Supreme Court satisfied with the earlier affidavits where he had expressed his regret and confessed that the remarks were made in the heat of the moment?
Well, Avantika, as you just said, the BJP, of course, taking this apology as a political ammunition to attack the Congress president. The politics on this Rafale issue has been going strong outside of the Supreme Court. But in the court, what we saw last time also was that the two affidavits that were filed by Rahul Gandhi earlier had given an explanation, given a justification that he was not aware of the exact order of the court, that he was not sure of what was said. And whatever he said, the remark was made in the heat of the political campaign. But now it is an unequivocal apology for dragging the court into the political drama. He has said that it was the attribution to the court was unintentional, completely inadvertent and not willful. So after the earlier affidavit that was filed, remember, in those affidavits he had stuck to his stand that it is a political campaign that the Congress is raising and will continue to raise against the BJP, against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it was an inadvertent statement that had dragged the court into the controversy, for which he had expressed regret. There was no explicit apology in the earlier affidavit, which is why the court had asked the Rahul Gandhi's lawyers, why is it that your regret is in one small bracket? Why is the entire is there no specific averment of a regret or an apology? And that is what Rahul Gandhi has now done, apologizes to the court for dragging the court into the political mess. Avantika.
Right, Anisha. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.